Hey guys, this is gonna be for the ladies. I just wanted to come on here and discuss a little something that I didn't realize possibly at the time, but it seemed kind of scary after the fact. And this is just so that you could kind of be aware of what to look for and what to look at. But so I went out of town on a date with a guy, and nothing really happened at all. We went out to eat, and I got a hotel. We stayed the night. Nothing happened. I just chilled out. I don't even remember, maybe but having like one drink. Ate and basically ordered in. So when we ordered in, he was like dead set on getting a pizza, right? And it was like, before that, he was dead set on going to Las Vegas. And I'm like, dude, I don't know you that well. Like, I'm not gonna. He was from the area, and so I just got a ring because I wanted to go. And I wanted to go check out the area and see what was all available. And I really just wanted to get away. And anyways, nothing happened. But it was weird because when we came back and we ate, I just like somehow crashed. And it just seemed like it was super weird because whenever I woke up, like, I was like, oh, I'll walk you down, whatever. And he was like, nope. And he's just standing there with his backpack. And I'm like, I mean, like, you look mad. Like, I fell asleep early last night. I'm sorry, whatever. Like, but I just figured, like, okay, we had a pizza. Like, we may have had a drink when we went out and just had, like, if that. And I know we went out for ice cream. And mind you, like, I paid, but like, I don't expect to do that on every date. I was going to go and do this anyways. He was not busy. He was bored, and I was trying to get to know the guy. But, like I said, nothing really happened that night. It was just really weird because we got along, but just the way everything was kind of going about, it was just like a pressurous thing. Like, it was like so much about going to Las Vegas, and so much about having to get a pizza. It was like, I'm not saying like you can't have a choice, but like, when someone talks about getting a pizza, or they order a pizza delivery, or yada yada, like, a lot of times I think it means like sex trafficking for like kids or something. It's kind of like, I think it has something to do with that, and women, or sex trafficking for they're pedophiles. And at the time, you're not really thinking, he seemed like a nice guy, he didn't hurt me, like nothing happened. But I paid for everything, and I think when he left, it was just something that, as a woman's intuition, you've just got to listen to your intuition, because obviously there was something going on. And I just could not, for the life of me, figure it out until after I left, because things don't hit me until after the fact. So I don't register things right away. I register it like after the fact, way after. So it's not like I don't hear you. It's just like things don't click till later. And it's not like I don't like get it. It just, something about this seemed really weird. And what's crazy is, he had a rent-a-car, so it was like, this guy just, he had a backpack, a rent-a-car. He seemed smart, but at the same time, like, he was really nice. But like, just the way that he looked when he was going to leave, how he was so dead set on going to Las Vegas. Like, from what I've read in the past, there's like trafficking when it comes to like Ubers and stuff over there, like Nevada and Las Vegas, the last time I had checked. And that's like crazy, because people go down there and they like, have a get together with their girls, or, a bachelorette party or something like that. And you're just going to hit up an Uber thinking no big deal. And, I'm not saying for sure it happens. I'm telling you, like, I've read about it in history and the government books. And my professor had told me that in college. And I'm thinking to myself, like, that's like trippy. But I just wanted to put this out as a PSA to like ladies, just to be aware, look for what your what's going on, you know, like really pay attention, because I'm gullible, but it doesn't mean that I'm blind to the fact. It just means that I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't ever try to judge someone right off the bat. But there was just a lot of things that seemed like it was a little bit shady. And when you start putting two and two together, it's like, you know, he started like wanting like to ask for certain things like money and stuff, and I was just like dude, you're not understanding. Like, I'm a little bit more classy than that. Like, I'm not gonna just buy you stuff just because, like, I don't even know you. Like, I'm glad we had a great time, but I think that the way that I felt deep down in my gut was like something was gonna happen to me that night. And I think that maybe, I'm not for sure, but it seemed very much so like maybe he got tipped off, like, to, I don't know, do something to me or take me somewhere, or I'm not sure. But I'm going to tell you, when you know, like, you have a bad feeling about something, just go with it, because a lot of times you're probably right. You know, you start seeing all the signs and you put two and two together. It doesn't take much to put the puzzle together, you know. It's just, I really do stand back and try to look at all the facts, and I try to make sure that I make, like, my decisions based off of as a whole and not just off of one thing. And I mean, he was a great looking Hispanic guy, and like apparently he was in the army. But when I look back at it, I started thinking, I was like, you know, his jacket did not even look like for real legit. Like, he was wearing this jacket and it was like kind of like it was fake, like fake patches, like, you know, things just started like coming together. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude probably like had it out for me, but since I was so nice, I like paid for the meal, I was nice, I didn't, you know, it was like he had a great time, nothing went down between us. But the way I fell asleep after eating and having one drink, like, just like went out, and then like when I woke up, it was like he's standing by the door and he's just like, I'm gonna go. And I'm like, okay. It was just very odd. Like, I was like, I'll go walk you down, because it was like his car is way down there. No, like, no, like, it was just very much so like something is not right about this. And, you know, I could be completely wrong about this scenario, but I just want to put this out there to the ladies, because this stuff really happens. Mind you, this is like San Antonio area, and I don't want you to be scared if you go out. It's just, you need to be aware. And I'm doing this for the ladies because, you know, we want to trust, but there's some things that you really got to look into. And I'm not saying that he really had it out for me, but let me tell you, it could have very well happened. And had I not been such a nice girl and really gullible, it was just like, yeah, and just like, you know, had a great time, paid for things, he got a good meal. Like, it was just like, I could have had myself taken away. I'm not saying like somebody just wants to take me, but it's like, that could have very well happened to me. And I just wanted to share this story because that's something that really has bothered me since that day. And I think he's tried to contact me again, and I was just like, I am not hollering back at this fool, because to me that was not gentlemanlike, for one, to not like be offering. I'm not saying like you got to pay for everything, but like, come on. And number two, like, it was just the way everything started like piecing together for me after the fact. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, my gut feeling at that time did not feel right. And so I just wanted to tell everyone, you know, be safe out there, ladies, because there's a lot of stuff going down. We all know, we watch the news. I try not to watch the news because I get freaked out, but it's just best to be aware. So I'm just sharing this because stuff really does happen, and it happens sometimes to somebody that's so close to you. And you may not think that anything like this could happen to you, but these things really happen. So just stay alert, and, you know, if you need to call somebody, let them know, hey, where you're at, what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, if something's feeling weird, like, make sure to just take that as an instinct and go. Because if anything, take it from me, I've learned a lot. I've messed up a lot in the past. and I'm asking for forgiveness. Obviously, there's just sometimes if I've got a bad feeling or something doesn't feel right to me, I'm like, peace, bye, I love you, but I gotta go. Like, there's just something in me that doesn't jive, and I'm, that's what I do. I feel like I'm not going to stay in a situation if it's not going to be meant for me. It has no hard feelings on anybody, but if I feel wrong about it, I'd rather walk away than get into a fight or an incident, or, things could just get so much worse. And yeah, so I just wanted to put this out there. Take care, ladies. I love you. We're going to pray to Jesus, and because I know you need Jesus' prayer just as well as I do. And if you can learn anything from me, learn from my mistakes, because it's best that you listen and try not to make the same mistakes I do. And I'm not trying to make a major thing about it, but, it's just better if you are safe. So take care, ladies. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.